Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite arcade Desert Strike 1338 from Starcraft 2, my friends. We are about to cast another game that was sent to me by Starlock. I was thinking that it is going to be a 1 versus 1 game, honestly. I'm just gonna quickly check it. So actually the name of the game was Nice Game, and this word I don't know from where it came. It suddenly appeared from I don't know where. Honestly, I wanted to. I've had recently. Yeah. So that the people who participated in the discussion know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I will try to explain to those who have no idea what I want to do, but on 15th January 2025, we've had in the night actually, so it was the 16th and not 15th. We've had a discussion whether 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 are different or whether it is the same. My opinion is clearly it is everything different. I will just shortly say my opinion. Every type of these matches, art of matches, have different mechanics and mathematics. And with that, different gameplay development, and with that, you do different units. Yeah, depending on 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. I would like to use this video. I already sorry for pausing a lot and talking a lot, and maybe less showing gameplay. But for me, it is very important for all the viewers so that they can understand maybe my opinion. In the end, you have your own opinion, but I have to be arrogant at this point and say that this what I say, I consider it as logically and for me, logically and right. So on the 15th or 16th January 25, we've had a discussion. I'm not gonna say names so that this is like anonym and that you not laugh at other people. You can laugh at me, but yeah, I don't want to point with fingers on other people and say that they are dumb or whatever. If somebody is good, I can say this. This is no problem, but I don't want to use this channel to, yeah, you know, to spread some negativity in terms of telling that somebody is, I don't know, not skillful or whatever. Okay, so I would like to start with what did we have here? Yeah, this is actually a good example, right? Yeah, let's start. I will start. So let's start with scientifically, you know, scientifically Herangehensweise approach. Scientifically approach. So you know, in the physics, when you observe some behavior on different places, exact same behavior on different places on our planet Earth or in the world, then people make from this what they see laws. Yeah, gravity, like the force of gravity, is dependent on height, for example, or distance between 2 points of 2 gravity points. The larger they are away from each other, the weaker the gravity force is. The closer they are, the stronger the gravity force is between those 2 points. That was an example from physics. Now, with this same approach, I would like to... I didn't prepare anything, honestly. I will just make this freestyle. And... Okay, so... two guys... Maybe I need to be a little bit arrogant in this video, and... I honestly try to be on this, you know, YouTube channel nice and behave nice, because, you know, I do this as a hobby, and I don't want to create any problems, because yeah, we have problems enough in real life, and I come here to enjoy. But maybe sometimes I have to be arrogant, and yeah. At this point, I will say now something that maybe some people will not like me after it. But there are some... I don't know. I mean, these people are not trying to teach me. They are very friendly. But maybe they are actually right. But I feel they are not. And that's why I make this also video, to maybe prove also my point. Anyway, so some people claiming that, like, what you talk about, 1 versus 1 is the same, like 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. It's same, my friends. I would like to give you a comparison in this video between 1 versus 1 and 3 versus 3. 2 versus 2 is a fucking hybrid between 3 versus 3 and 1 versus 1, and that's why I hate it the most. So I would like to just start with what I believe. 3 versus 3 is what Desert Strike meant to be. For example, one moment. You see, for example, here, yeah? Spawn time 30 seconds in 1 versus 1. Let's speed up a little bit, or we can see some effect, what I would like to show you. That does really rare happen in 3 versus 3. And that's why, in my opinion, tactics in 1 versus 1 and eventually in 2 versus 2 will really not work in 3 versus 3. Okay, I want just to see some point of the game where I mean, you probably remember this game. I already casted it. I just want to see the queens, ravens. Yeah, we are already like here where we want to be. Right? Right. Here, first effect is happening. Let's go a little bit back. You know, guys, this they made me a little bit angry. Maybe these guys are trying to troll me, but it felt like some people are trying to teach me how the game is working. This is how, in my perspective, it was looking. Maybe these guys are really friendly, and they don't want any evil to other guys. and they don't have bad manners. Probably I have much more bad manners with this video than actually them. So here. Are you fucking kidding me, my friends? Look, we have here exact perfect timing, okay? So we have where is Marcel? Marcel's view. Okay, here you have spawn time 30 seconds. In 1 versus 1, you have a spawn time of 30 seconds. But the living time, here's the living time, you just press a unit and then you have a bar here, 90 out of 120. I will just explain everything on the very, you know, that the people from street can understand this. So these ravens are the ravens from the wave before. So Starlock didn't have any anti-air attacking units, and that's why these ravens survived the first wave. You can see 30 seconds passed, 120 minus 30 is 90. Mother truckers. And now, I mean, how can you really say that 1 versus 1 is the same? Guys, it's really disgusting, my friends. It's really disgusting. I don't know, really, it triggers me. It really, really triggers me. Now look. You have I don't know even what to say here, because this is like the facts are already speaking for themselves. Look, first wave survived, and the units from the first wave had some other 90 seconds to live. In 3 versus 3, you have a spawn time of 90 seconds. And the living time is 120 seconds. So when in 3 versus 3, maybe I should write this down. In 3 versus 3, when your second wave spawns, your units from the previous wave live maximally, if they are not killed by enemies, 30 seconds. Do you understand this? I don't know how to easier to explain this. 30 seconds. Let's analyze how many seconds do we need. I mean, I already know it, but approximately the units, when they spawn here, they need around 30 seconds to get here, I would say. Approximately, okay? So this is impossible that your units from previous wave come here. I mean, they come, but they will instantly die. You're not able to stack several units, your units of your wave, because your units of previous wave live maximally 30 seconds. Here, your previous wave, 90 seconds. Are you kidding me? Are you really meaning this serious, telling that it is the same? Look. How this will never happen in 3 versus 3. So we come to mathematics. Yeah. So you can easily stack 3 waves in a row. if the enemy does not react. 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. And the wave that came out 2 waves before is still living 30 seconds. Guys, look at this. Where's Marcel? You see this? What are you talking, my friends? Here, we have 3 waves. 3 waves of same units. Are you fucking kidding me? 1 versus 1 and 3 versus 3 is the same. Man, if I would be really bad manners, I would say go delete Starcraft 2, please. And throw your computer out from window. But yeah. So we have here a wave that lives 60 seconds. Here are waves of 90 seconds. And here a full wave of 120 seconds. 3 waves. Let's go ahead. Starlock still didn't have... okay, yeah. So, look at this. Huh? Look at this. Suck. This is perfect, like, Starlock, thank you for this replay, by the way, but this is perfect replay to show, like, if this would be like some exam in university, then you would, like, get kicked out from the university instantly, like, with some sound like look how many waves we have here. We have 1, 2, 3 waves. This is what I was talking about. 8, 12, 15. 3 multiply with 5 is 15. This is mathematics, my friends. 1 versus 1 is not same as 3 versus 3. And the same goes to 2 versus 2. In 2 versus 2 you have a spawn time of 60 seconds, but the effect is also there. You have to think differently there. I know these guys who were like doing, discussing with me, they are not bad, but in case if they think they can, just in case if they think they can teach me something here, I have to disappoint you. And just in case that you think that I can't play some 1 versus 1 because I'm like making videos and I look like I have some, you know, clue what I talk about. I know a bit about 1 versus 1 and I'm pretty sure if we would at the moment I have no time to focus on some 1 versus 1 tactics, but when my exams are over we can with pleasure have some series of a gameplay of 1 versus 1. And maybe I lose, yeah. But I can definitely tell you that you two guys are the perfect example that you play 3 versus 3 with 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2 tactics. And I just want to say it is like in my eyes visible that you lose more in 3 versus 3 than, I mean, in this 3 versus 3 pro matches. And 3 versus, you can't play like in one, it's different mechanics. People who are too much used on 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, they play, in my opinion, worse in 3 versus 3. And the same is in opposite direction. I am probably also a good example. I play more 3 versus 3, and that's why I don't like 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2. But I don't like 2 versus 2 because it's a hybrid. But 1 versus 1 I don't like because of, you know, of some ego. So, guys, what I have to tell here more. Look, we have 3 waves. How much is this? 16, 17. This is 8 plus 5. Now there is of course an argument. Yeah, imagine like there was 3 same players who would do the same. It is still different mathematics. Because your units are living in 1 versus 1 longer. They can stack better because they live longer. Man, I have to scream in the microphone so that my voice, my words come into your ears. And if you think like these other 2 guys, 1 versus 1 is the same, my friend. What you talking about? You have no idea. Okay. Then please stay in 1 versus 1 and in 2 versus 2 and don't disturb people who want to play 3 versus 3. Okay, I think I don't have to continue here. Man, I spit on the monitor because of some anger. So I hope that was what I was talking here, that this was understandable. Let me think whether I can say something else. So in my opinion, I will just shortly put everything together. In my opinion, you can for example, in 1 versus 1, it is less about which units are better or more efficient. It is much more about which units stack better. Because it's more about mathematics. So you have to do, if you want to, for example, win the late game, you have to do units that have a much better stack potential. What are units with stack potential? Zerg, for example, queens. Terran, for example, Taurs, BCs. Protoss, everything actually. Stalkers, Colossus, Immortals, yeah. Protoss is like some cheat race. So, for example, if you come from 3 versus 3 and think, okay, ghosts have EMP, and EMP is very good against Archons, in 3 versus 3, it is correct thinking and it will work. But in 1 versus 1, it actually will not work. Because ghosts have not good stack potential, but Archons have. So 1 versus 1 is about stack, making stack units. 2 versus 2 is more about you need like to think about units against 2 players at the same time in the best case. It's like some hybrid. I can't explain it perfectly because I play it very rare, I must say. And in 3 versus 3, in my opinion, this is what Desert Strike was meant to be, to play. Because how is it possible? For example, there are really many cases, for example. I mean, you do, for example, ghosts, and the guy with Archeons, like the units that are countered by ghosts are winning. It's how is it going in 1 versus 1? And in 3 versus 3, this is like more logically. In 3 versus 3, I would say it's more about units. And a bit less, a bit about stacking as well. Yeah, because you know, you can't, for example, normally, so in my opinion, so that 1 versus 1 should have some similarities like 3 versus 3, then the Arcade Desert Strike 1338 developer was supposed to change the lifetime in 1 versus 1. Then it would be more like reality. But how is it possible, my friends, huh? That here are like standing 2 or 3 waves of this, what you actually have built. In this case, direct strike is much better, you know. Here it's a bit tricking and mathematics. Oh my fucking goodness. I really don't, I don't know. In the future, I don't want to play with you guys. I want just to, you know, play against you and smash you. To show you a little bit, yeah, I have to be a bit arrogant. To show you in which place you belong to. Sorry. But you really triggered it. And now we come to a comparison. Hopefully I can, yeah, show you something here. What is this? Starlock, Zoe Zudo, Uran. Knut on fire, Elemento, Spas. Okay. Yeah, probably we are going to lose here. Nice game. Okay, let's see. I mean, I hope I can show you here now the difference in this game. I don't remember this game, but I hope I can show you a little bit that this, you know, stack effect does less occur, although 23. So the stack effect actually will occur maybe in some time of 40, let's say, minutes. Yeah, okay, who do you want to... So we see how Uran is playing, blue scant. Usually what I write to my teammates is, I see, blue color, then normally I was supposed to write question mark, Terran, question mark. Also another thing about mathematics, guys, it's not the same. Man, I really have to come. No, I don't have to come, but I would really love... No, doesn't matter. I was about to say something bad. Another thing that is not the same, mother truckers, between 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. Gas. Man, how... Go back to school, really, and learn their mathematics. Gas. Here, if you take gas, in 1 versus 1, taking gas is more efficient because you are alone. And the income bonus that you get is just one person. Here it's also the same. Gas income only for one person. But taking the middle in 3 versus 3 is much more important than in 1 versus 1 or in 3 versus 3. Why? Man, where are we here, huh? Plus 15%. 15% not just for one person, but you have to multiply it with 3 because we have 3 persons. So this is actually not like you see here 15%, but you have to think outside the box. This is not one player, this is 3 players. So one team and another team. So you actually get per person 45%. 15 multiplied with 3 is 45. You get 45% more income. So what we talk about, is 1 versus 1 the same as 3 versus 3? What does mathematics say? Man, really? You really put my pulse a little bit up. But God bless, I have a coffee here that compensates. Of course, it's not compensating. Okay, what we see? Blue is Terran, teal is Protoss, and oh man. Ah, yeah. 1 moment. We were talking about 30 seconds rule, okay? I was almost right. Of course, depending on units and race, you have different move speed, but approximately, like the units spawned, like look at this, my friends. This is the last time that I explain such things, okay? I will never, I will never ever again start discussions about this topic in chat with anyone, okay? Because it's really... Yeah. So, spas units spawned here. They live 120 seconds and 30 seconds pass. Like 30 seconds. And they are here. So when, for example, the next wave comes of spas, then let's say spas survives and is fighting like somewhere here. Then it is nearly impossible because your in 3 versus 3 you have a spawn time of 90 seconds. Like when the units of spas second wave arrive here, his units will die here because of time. And now I'd like to enjoy a little bit. Yeah, that's a pity. Okay, so what is nice here? Huh? I don't remember this. Okay, Ah, now I remember. Yeah, the Zealots against the Terran. Yeah. The tactics that nobody has ever used. Yeah, so Zoezudo killing Elementu here. Probably if Elementu was, you know, making also Zealots, then he probably would win against Zoezudo's Marines. But this is a little bit like tricky tactic, so probably I will upgrade +1, and with +1 usually it is. Yeah, he also upgrades +2, this is +1, this is also very great. Marines should win. Yeah. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, Starlock wants to show here that he makes something extraordinary. Yeah. Yeah, in the beginning, about this tactic, I must say in the beginning, this is beating the Marines. It was just because there was one roach left. No. Good idea. So actually, you know, in the beginning, these zealots are beating the Marines. This is like some tactic to catch you out of guard, but try to use it against... Yeah, anyway. Normally, when the Terran sees it, he should immediately react and make some Reapers. I think, yeah, I for sure have seen this reaction of Soizudo. This is very good. But here, Knut on Fire should have added more Reapers. Why is he adding Marauders? This I don't understand. Because Reapers would at the same time be very effective not only against his original unit, but also against the other two opponents. Yeah. Now I make Stim, and this is going to be full control. Wow, actually it's not full control. Okay. So, do you see... Okay, we are too less in the gameplay, I think, to talk about some stuck. Yeah, the great thing here is that Elemental is the Protoss, and if the Zealots are going through, then this tactic is actually can be very effective when you face... Yeah, now the reaction is a little bit... This shouldn't be there. Instead of this, Reapers should be there, and then Starlock, my friend, you can pack your clothes and go back to Poland. Yeah, this tactic is very efficient even, for example, your Terran is not reacting efficiently enough and continuing to make Marauders, for example, or Vultures, or I don't know, something else, but no Reapers, and the next guy is Protoss, which is the case here, then this is very good. Okay, now it should be full control, right? Yes, never give up. He even upgrades everything here. Yeah, Knut, I mean, he's very good. I for sure know he whooped my ass in 1v1 in 2 games. I think I only played 2 games against him, and both games I lost. So he's actually very good in 1v1. Here, it's a bit improvable. Maybe an example of what I have been talking some minutes before, that there's... forget it. Yeah, honestly, you know, if Knut just transferred to Reapers, I mean, he doesn't have to sell here all his Marines, but at least these 2 Marauders and maybe some Marines. With time, he would for sure force Starlock to transfer to Stalkers. Which honestly wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I mean, the game is already done. Oh, this is actually a good amount of Reapers. But... okay. Yeah, Zoe Zudo is playing him good. I must say. I mean, this is some standard Terran versus Protoss scenario for him. You make Bio, Benjis, and then, yeah. Yeah, I think with this replay, I think Starlock wanted to show that starting with Zealots is sometimes good to get middle and maintain it, especially in a scenario when you face Terran and he not react well and fast enough to this, and then after your original wave you face Protoss. Again, I would like just to say, I don't want to say that I have had some discussion with some noobs or whatever. I just want to say that I don't agree with the opinion that 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 is the same. Good reaction, by the way, here by Elemento, trying to find some solution against these zealots. But probably, yes, carriers. So I just wanted to prove my point, and because I disagree completely with what have been said to me, and yeah. Some Colossus survive, but yeah, some Hydras. Yep. I think that's it. Honestly, Starlock could also stay Zealots. He could have just add some Immortals. I mean, he have a very huge variation of what he could do. He could continue with Immortals, which is very good against his next wave. Elemento would for sure not transfer to carriers at this point of the game, because what amount of carriers would he get? Maybe maximally 3 carriers. And what is he facing? He's facing Marines. These Marines would for sure be enough to kill 3 carriers. And yeah, here against this, I think this would be also enough to play Zealot Immortals. He sells something. He now he reacts to carriers. Now when he get Marines. Now watch this. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit very terrible scenario for Knut, because yeah, I mean, in this scenario I maybe sometimes also get into this from time to time, but this is a scenario that is a bit bad because, you know, you have to fight carriers. Against carriers you need eventually Vikings, but when you don't have middle, then you have to think that you're facing actually not your original wave, but you're facing the wave before, which is Marines. So yeah, hard. Because Vikings good against this, but bad against previous wave. Okay, maybe let's try to, I try to use this video also as a comparison between 1 versus 1, 3 versus 3. So how about stack? Yeah. I mean, we don't see anything that looks like stacking here yet. And probably we also won't see. Yeah, I think in this video you won't see anything like stacking. I transferred to ghosts. Yeah, because they are good against my original wave and they are good against... Yeah, I mean, they are fine against this because DCs have Yamato that uses energy, but originally I took them to use EMP against Protoss. Yes, against exactly like this. This we were recently talking about with Trooper in some comment section. So you do ghosts. You can do ghosts very good when you're, for example, fighting here on the enemy's planetary fortress and Protoss is spawning, and then you have ghosts, and then they are like clumped into one ball, and then some few 4 or 5 EMP shots, and the Protoss army, all the units have to know shields and energy. Actually, you can't do anything here. No. Because what? I mean, Terran can't react anything to this and to this. Yeah, Protoss is also in a bad position. He's facing Colossus. Against this he needs scouts, and then he needs yeah, okay, he needs scouts also, but also some Colossus. I was thinking maybe I want to say something. Yeah, that's honestly it. Okay, we have 50 minutes. Maybe I can have a look. Yeah, I think you can't compare at all 1 versus 1 and 3 versus 3 and 2 versus 2 because they have different mechanics and mathematics. Different unit behavior. Yeah, maybe as a last like test, not test, this last act, I will just make a little game. Destructor. Yeah, what can we... yeah, I need also to do a video for page. There has been like Elemento created a page for 3 versus 3 ranked, I think. Yeah, not I think, it is ranked. And I never read this, honestly. Welcome to our Starcraft 2 dedicated. The hell is this? This sounds like some advertisement of a company. Yeah, this is for sure some company advertisement, like introduction of some company or a rising star in this abandoned mod. The hell is this? What is this? This is very well written, I must say. I would need probably like 30 minutes to, you know, to think about this, such text. Or more, even. Welcome aboard. Wow. Yeah, how else can we use this time? Maybe there is some new recensions of Desert Strike. 16th. Oh, this is this was in September. Cool. Nice to meet you. I don't know this guy, honestly. Unreef. Kill yourself. Elemento. Best arcade, of course, I must mention cheaters and dancers like Dagot, Hitman, Bobby Член. Oh, okay. Two. Zack. 3. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for such a comment, really. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was not necessary to write this, but yeah, thanks. I do this with, yeah, in this video, I was really a little bit triggered by, in my opinion, some wrong opinions about, yeah, that it was claimed 1 versus 1 is the same, like 2v2, 3v3. In my opinion, it's not, because of different mechanics, different mathematics, unit behavior, okay, unit behavior in terms of stacking, and gas, like three or four things I can mention just from head right now. Gas, I mean, you make gas, sorry, middle, yeah, middle, it's more important word. Yeah, this is some German one, first time played, look like Nexus, but unit stack 5 times. Also, even if easy to play, miss a mini tutorial. Okay. For a first game, bad experience. Need to fix those units bugs. Trooper. Oh. Amazing tug of war map based off. I think, yeah, if there was a patch to remove lurkers. Yeah, honestly, I would really appreciate it if the people would surpass their fears or worries about that lurkers are so overpowered. In my opinion, they are not. I would really appreciate it and welcome it if everybody who, for example, watch this video after it, play lurkers against me, for example, when I am Zerg. In 1 versus 1, I would say they are, to use them, it is more overpowered than in 3 versus 3. In 3 versus 3, in my opinion, they are much better, easier to deal than in 1 versus 1. For example, lurkers you cannot sell. You have them and they stay. But when you, for example, have mass marines, you can sell them and then you can transfer to something. And also the waves, they change. So you cannot, for example, make marines. Of course, if they are, for example, 3 Terrans, yeah, okay, then yeah. But still, I think it is not hard to counter. In my opinion, I would really love, for example, I would really love a world of Desert Strike if dancing would be completely, not completely, but it would be like dancing roaches, stalkers, immortals, colossus, queens, if this would be removed. This is the only one thing that I consider as cheating. For example, you dance only one unit in the middle and that's it. But dancing roaches, stalkers, I consider as cheating. But I would really love if people would use lurkers, would use pulling ghosts back, because then we would have then again some good old Desert Strike, how it was played in the past. Now people are like, oh, lurks, and then everybody is saying lurks. No, lurks are part of the game, and they are not overpowered, in my opinion. Yeah, these are the players. I can translate Rosa Dick. Beer alive. Yeah, look, for example. We are using now the tactics of Starlock. Red scanned me, makes Marines and faces Zealots. Now I'll show you. Yeah, okay, this is a little bit unfair. Now I will show you that Marines are losing in the beginning against Zealots. You see this, my friends? Oh, we have similar situation. Stalker, bro, yeah, yeah. We have also a lot of teachers. Like, look, this guy has not even make his fully units and is more worried about my wave instead of his own. Now, of course, I will make Stalkers because he fucked up with his wave. If he wouldn't, then I would continue with Zealots, and probably I will even continue with Zealots because I face now Zealots. See? This is why people are writing bad. Yeah, look, this guy reacts well. So now I will be forced probably to sell Zealots. And the problem is there is like PTP. So now if this guy wins, if I see that this guy wins and he wins, then I think I will make Zealots. Why? Because Reapers will be fighting roaches. Look at this. I can make gas. Probably some of them will quit now. Okay, I will write down so that mortal people like Choppy Porchok can understand why I do Zealots. Honestly, a combination of Zealot is Reapers will fight your roaches. That's why I do Zealots. And Smiley, the mother trucker. People don't even use their brain and write before thinking. See how I have see how friendly the Desert Strike community is. You will be not you know, feel lonely. Here from the right and from the left, people who will take care of you, who, you know, wish you improvement, who worries about your you know, efficiency. I can do now what I want. Red is dead. Why I do not speed? Because maybe I will later make Immortals, and with Immortals I would like Zealots to move with the same speed. Oh. This is when the people don't have, they, instead of, you know, focusing on what they can do to, you know, in the gameplay, they start to write. Yeah, okay, good. Next one, please. Can you, then red, no, this guy will also leave now. So who we have? We have 2 Protosses. So now the Stalkers are not useful probably, although they can go to air. We don't have any air. I will take my third gas and probably transfer to Void Race. Oh, no. Yeah, we will make later units. See, this is not the stacking thing again. First wave of carriers survive, second wave comes. So actually I will make scouts now, because they are more efficient. And I also make speed, so that the zealots move with the same speed like scouts. I'm a little bit afraid to do Void Race because they are slower, and I have units that are moving with same speed as scouts together. See, they are like, this is not, he didn't do 4 carriers, he has actually 2 carriers. And with +3 again. Yeah, they are not stupid. I for sure also need some immortals against these stalkers. Yeah, this is again an example of stuck. See, these units actually are not supposed to... Maybe here they are supposed to live, but because of longer lifetime, they can still exist and do damage. It's very a pity that scouts are like behaving like they behave, attacking this. Yeah, it's a very terrible situation when some of them leaves and then this happens. Maybe I can show you as an example after this game in the replay, you know, because this fits good to what I was talking about. Usually the people are also very happy that they beat as 2 people against 3, but honestly playing 2 versus 3 is, in my opinion, easier than on the side of 3 people. Why? Because of your units that live longer. Yeah, I honestly don't know how I can get out from this. Oh. Archons. Yeah, the game is done. We can go out. I will make tier 2, tier 3 for upgrades, but we probably die anyway now. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Oh no, shit. I wanted to show you the replay, because I think this fits pretty good to the topic what I was talking about. Oh no, I think we need to wait. Yeah, sorry. So here, I think, yes, here I think this one guy would probably say, with who I had a discussion about the difference between 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. He would say, imagine that there would be 3 people doing the same. No. See this? So he has, after, it's just impossible what you were talking. If there was same amount of players doing the same, the units would live less. See? I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Look, this guy is making 2 carriers and then they are 4. How you can compare this? I'm just tired of explaining everything and I don't know what to say here. For example, you have 2 of your waves. I don't know, guys. I mean, do we have somewhere? I think we don't have such situation where, for example, 2 of my units or two waves of someone from my team. I mean, we every wave gets killed probably, so there is no comparison. For example, this guy's units live like his pre-wave lives 120 seconds and his next wave lives 120 seconds. But from the one moment. Here, for example, yeah, you see, so this guy's units live, like his pre-wave, he spawns second time, and his units from previous wave still live 60 seconds. Does this goes into your head? If we take a close look at people who spawned, who play on the tree, who have in a team of 3 players. Unfortunately, we don't have a situation where I can show you this, where I have a pre-wave and a main wave, because we all our waves die. Maybe yellow will survive one wave. No, he will not. He will get killed. We won't have such scenario. I just want to show you that in a 3 versus 3, units of your pre-wave will not live 60 seconds. Like here, they will live 30 seconds. Yeah, I think we don't have a situation like this. Yeah, the middle is lost. Yeah, maybe we have here one mount. I will just maybe show you somewhere here. Orange. I just need a short picture of 2 waves. Yeah, maybe we can take this. Yeah. So imagine orange has a army that is still alive. Yeah. Orange has an army that is still alive and fighting here, like some units, yeah? Like this Zerging, for example. These units have a lifetime of 30 seconds, not like 60 seconds of these 2 players. 30 seconds. Here's his next wave. His previous wave is living 30 seconds and not 60 seconds. This difference is crucial, my friends. So if you don't understand this, then please go away from my YouTube channel. I don't want some brainless people here. Sorry. But if you don't understand this, then we don't have to talk to each other at all. I mean, I overwhelm it, but maybe we catch some scenario where yellow, okay. Yeah, it was, they were like, yeah. Now look closely again to this. Like, imagine there would be 3 same people. No, 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 no. Your units in 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1 live longer. Man. Do you see this number? See? These 2 units, these 2 waves have 60 seconds to fight together. Gameplay seconds. It's his 2 waves. Units of 1 player. Same. in this team, units would have be together 30 seconds instead 60 seconds. But they also need some time to walk, and until they are like arrive together, okay, maybe when they are here, when they are here, then they have 30 seconds to fight together. But 30 seconds actually they need like to come here, and then they die. It is really disgusting what you were trying to teach me or to convince me. Really. I like better explanation I don't have. Because this you should understand. "60 seconds is quite a lot. Look at this. 16 kills. And now imagine if it was 1 versus 1. You could stack here 3 waves that are fighting together. Because one wave is living 120 seconds. See? How can you talk about what were you saying? Like something about units or something like this. How can you talk about some units? For example, if I do mass scouts that are actually counter, do you think 5 scouts losing against 2 carriers? Okay, maybe if you have like a +3. Okay, maybe. I don't know about this, but honestly, 2 carriers would lose against 5 scouts. So honestly, it is not the units that are winning the fight. It is the better, you know, mathematics. Because you have like, instead of 2 carriers, you have 4 carriers. Because your units, like, look, this guy, I mean, these guys should be dead by living time. So if you are used to play 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 to this, you know, tactics, then continue to play. But don't try to convince me like 3 versus 3 it's the same. Because it's not. And you are the best examples, my friends, that when you try to, for example, use some 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2 tactics, you lose often. I would say you lose more than winning. When we play, like, not randoms, but like team games. Of course, it sometimes also work. Yeah, people make mistakes also, but you can't use them. I mean, how you want. Silitsin reacted pretty good to this. He know that to this we will react with scouts. What else should we do? I mean, we could do also stalkers, but sooner or later stalkers will lose against carriers. Oh, actually, we come back here, or no. It was a bit close fight, but actually we didn't. Yeah, I was also thinking about Void Race, but it was a bit too... Yeah, from here the game is over. Look at this, my friends. Normally in a 3 versus 3, when your previous wave would arrive, then your original wave, like this one carrier, would die by time. But here, this carrier have some other 30 seconds to do damage. Let's look on a better example. One moment, we for sure will have one better example. So here we have carriers. Okay. And the people usually have this thinking that, oh, we were 2, you were 3. So we are like winning as 2 guys against 3. Actually, playing in a 2 is easier than in a 3. Of course, a moment. I just want to have a picture that I would like to show you as a last thing for today. Unfortunately, I will not get this probably, or maybe I get. I don't know. Yeah, one moment. I just want to show you something better. I think it is now, maybe it's a good picture. So here oh shit. Yeah, okay. I'm not getting to see this, but yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm done with yeah, easy, yeah. In normal 3 versus 3 this guy will be quiet. Okay. So maybe I can check one last time. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait this. Okay. Alright, that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. And see you in the next videos. Stay healthy, curious and motivated, and goodbye, everyone.